Enoch and the Niphilim. This is a relevant excerpt from the book of Enoch, chapter 7, section 2. It happened after the sons of men had multiplied, and those days that daughters were born to them elegant and beautiful. And when the angels, the sons of heaven, beheld them, they became enamored of them, saying to each other, "Come, let us select for ourselves wives from the progeny of men, and let us beget children." Then their leader Messiah said to them, "I fear that you may perhaps be indisposed to the performance of this enterprise, that I alone shall suffer for so grievous a crime." But they answered him and said, "We all swear, and bind ourselves by mutual execrations, that we will not change our intention, but execute our projected undertaking." Then they swore all together, and all bound themselves by mutual execrations. Their whole number was 200, who descended upon Ardis, which is a type of Mount Armon. The mountain therefore was called Armon, because they had sworn upon it and bound themselves by mutual execrations. Look this word up. These are the names of their chiefs: Semyaza, who was their leader; Urukaba, Ramiel, Akibio, Tamiel, Romeo, Dano, Askiel, I'm not sure. These names aren't familiar to me. Two Rodions. These were the perfects of the 200 angels, and the remainder were all with them. Then they took wives, each choosing for himself whom they began to approach, and with whom they cohabited, teaching them sorcery, incantations, and the dividing of roots and trees. And the women conceiving brought forth giants, whose stature was each 300 cubits. These devoured all which the labor of men produced, until it became impossible to feed them, when they turned themselves against men in order to devour them, and began to injure birds, beasts, reptile, fishes, eat their flesh one after another, and to drink their blood. Then the earth reproved the unrighteous. Chapter 8. Moreover, Asai so taught men to make swords, knives, shields, breastplates, the fabrication of mirrors, and the workmanship of bracelets and ornaments, the use of paint, the beautifying of the eyebrows, the use of stones, a very valuable and select kind, and of all sorts of dyes, so that the world became altered. Impiety increased, fornication multiplied, and they transgressed and corrupted all their ways. Amasarach taught all the sorcerers and dividers of roots. Armers taught the solution of sorcery. Barkaio taught the observers of the stars. Akibio taught signs. Temiel taught astronomy, and Asarodel taught the motion of the moon. And men, being destroyed, cried out, and their voice reached the heaven. Then Michael and Gabriel, Raphael, Sura, and Uriel looked down from the heaven, and saw the quantity of blood which was shed on the earth, and all the iniquity which was done upon it, and said to one another, "It is the voice of their cries. The earth, deprived of her children, has cried even to the gate of heaven. And now to you, O ye holy ones of heaven, the souls of men complain, saying, Obtain justice for us with the Most High. Then they said to their Lord, the King, Thou art Lord of lords, God of gods, King of kings. The throne of thy glory is forever and ever, and forever and ever is thy name sanctified and glorified. Thou art blessed and glorious. Thou hast made all things. Thou possessest power over all things, and all things are open and manifest before thee. Thou beholdest all things, and nothing can be concealed from thee. Thou hast seen what Asael has done, and he has taught every species of iniquity upon earth, who has disclosed to the world all the secret things which are done in the heavens. Samyasa also taught sorcery, to whom thou hast given authority over those who are associated with them. They have gone together to the daughters of men, have lain with them, have become polluted, and have discovered crimes to them. The women likewise have brought forth giants. Thus has the whole earth been filled with blood and with iniquity. And now behold, the souls of those who are dead cry out and complain even to the gate of heaven. Their grooming ascends, nor can they escape from the unrighteousness which is committed on earth. Thou knowest all things before they exist. Thou knowest these things and what has been done by them, yet thou dost not speak to us. On what account of these things ought we to them? Okay, we'll stop here. And once again, this is the Enoch and the Niphilim.